Hi, KGB, just a GME update. I can go over all the other ones another time that you see in my stream. You guys can see it in my stream. Anyway, GME. So this is what I think. I think they've repeated for the last 3 days. As you can see here in this pattern right here. Here, let me get rid of this one so you guys can see it. They basically, I'll get rid of this too. They basically repeated this exact pattern for the last 3 days. Exact same pattern, bringing us to whether or not they're going to bring us into this. And hopefully, judging by the MACD on the 15-minute, we can curl up here on a higher low divergence and get a pump right now. That's what I'm hoping. We've been following this for a while, so hopefully they pull this pattern, which I've noticed everywhere in the market, by the way. It's just crazy how many stocks are following that pattern. We hit a banger today. In my last video, I mentioned MP and how we hit a 60 grand play on the first time this thing went up. And I said it's going to do it again. This time we hit a banger. I had something like 7,000% on that one. It's going to keep doing it. It's going to keep going. Next leg, next leg. So seems to be the pattern. UMAC. You might notice this pattern right here on the hourly. Same thing. It was following this, just like every other stock was following a certain pattern, until I call this the can kick pattern, which is what they're doing. They're can kicking every stock using this pattern. I'm calling it the scare candle pattern. So what they do is they dip something real fast and then rip it up. And a good example of that is SBET today. You might notice this pattern. I've been following this one as well, and this one. So they did do the can kick pattern, the scare candle pattern here, and then they ran it up a little bit here. Actually, they did. Was it here? Yeah. Sorry, they did it somewhere, and then they ran this pattern up, and now we're running into this one. So SBET looks really good. It's going up in after hours too. So anyway, GME, AMC, IWM, both helping suppress GME today. As you guys all know, that is my theory. They need one of the two stocks to always suppress GME, and they certainly did that today. IWM should get a nice bounce. I'm actually expecting overnight a nice bounce, and AMC also dumped, holding down GME today as well. I also expect a nice pump into tomorrow. So hopefully with GME on the rise, hopefully overnight or in the morning, IWM and AMC can go up with it. That's my guess. I do have another scenario with AMC. If it does not cross this line at 350, then I'm pretty sure I know what's going to happen. So I'll get that in another video. Open had a great day. We nailed this one. I do expect this to happen here in open. I think I mentioned this one in my last video. Not sure. Yeah, we had some great movers. QUBT and RGTI did not do anything. Still expecting these things to move. I think they're holding back the Q stocks. There is an announcement coming with Q stocks, quantum stocks coming shortly. Bitcoin, I don't see anything wrong with this. I know they had a recent announcement of the bills didn't pass. I don't think it's real. It's real, but I think it's just a diversion. I think we see Bitcoin at 123 by tomorrow-ish, into this dip, into that rip. So it's kind of like a thumper pattern. I think we're going to see this for a little bit until we see a really big move. So XRP is following exactly. So I don't see any reason for concern with crypto. People are kind of losing faith. I don't think so. I think I think it's still on track and still good to go. So AMD had a nice day. SMCI, a lot of different stocks went up today. It was a good day. We had a good day. So there's a lot of things that didn't move. New Way is moving. You want to see something crazy? Look at this. Look at all these people manipulate these stocks. Look on the 1 minute time frame. Now you guys probably noticed these patterns that I have posted many times. This one in particular, many stocks are following this one. But look at this. This is crazy. So you get your 2 peaks right here, right? 2 peaks, which is fine. And then it's supposed to go up, right? The algorithm is set to go up. But look what they do. So they basically run this pattern right here really small. I don't know how they suppress these things, but they certainly know how to manipulate them. It's crazy. So you can see how exactly they move. Like 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and into a flagging formation. So what happens after that, I don't know, but New Way's up 30% in after hours. So yeah, everything's looking good. Maybe this is a prequel to what's going to happen in the future. I don't know, but interesting. It's interesting how these algorithms play out. So I just thought you'd find that interesting. What else went up today? We had some movers, but yeah, for the most part, GME, AMC, IWM looks good. Everything looks good. We had a couple. Wolf is still doing silly things. I do expect this one to still continue this pump. I did mention how this works, how the fractal came into play all through here. The bankruptcy news came back into the fractal, went up here, and now we're in this, which I believe is a can kick all the way down here, and we're probably going to see something like this, but on a bigger scale. So I do like Wolf still. It's up and down 8%, but it's not. It hit like 20-30% and then goes back down. WIMI still having great moves. I still think this thing looks great. Hollow had a great day. Not a great day. A decent day. It went all the way down. Scare people. Scare candle. Oh, you'll notice this again, right? The only difference is on this one, it didn't do this big wash of a candle. So, but yeah, still like Hollow. Drone stocks had a good day. Joby in particular. We got some sympathy moves from Archer, which I expect to see big things from Archer. Decent day, 3%, but drone stock's looking really good. And of course the Mag 7 or the tech stocks did pretty good today. So yeah, other than that, we had some movers. PXLW moved pretty good. SBET and MP were the big ones, obviously, today. So, yeah, looking forward to tomorrow. I think tomorrow we have a great day. UMAC, I'm actually looking for a move here tomorrow. So, we'll see how this one plays out. But I like this one. Now you recognize this pattern right here. Look at this, right? You recognize that pattern because I just showed it to you, right? I just showed it to you on New Way. 1, 2, 3, double top, right here. So now we went into this one. Like I said, they're moving into these fractals, and then they're just stopping them, and they're doing these little scare candles, and then you move up into here. So anyway, I'm loving the way some of these plays are working out. Looking forward to tomorrow. Maybe we'll see you, maybe we won't, but check us out on the stream if you can. And none of this is financial advice, of course, just crayon drawings that my kids drew. And hope you guys have a good night.